Everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Hackleberry Guitar. Today we're going to talk about the Katana Mini. This is a 7-watt battery operated travel amplifier. I bought this just before I went overseas, and I use this thing almost every day. It's great. It is pretty loud for what it is, and it sounds a lot better than most of your battery powered amplifiers. Some of those things are just kind of novelties. They're cool to look at, but they don't sound great. This one actually sounds good. You got 3 different channels. You got a clean, crunch, and brown sound. You got gain, volume, bass, middle, treble. So you actually got all 3-band EQ. And then you have a delay that you can kind of tinker around with, and you can get it to sound pretty close to reverb if you turn the time down really low. So yeah, let's see how she sounds. So right now I'm in the clean mode. Get our volume up a little bit. I've got gain at noon right now. Volume's a little more than 3/4 of the way up. So right now I have the time turned down low. The level is all the way up on the delay, so it kind of gives you a kind of reverb sound out of the delay. That is the clean channel. Go ahead and turn the volume all the way up, so just so you can see how loud it is on each channel. So that is the clean channel, gain at noon, volume all the way up. Let's go to the crunch channel. You get a considerable volume jump. And then finally the brown, which is your loudest. See if we can get it to sound a little better without it being all maxed out here. I'm going to turn all the EQ to 12 o'clock. Now the delay, you can sit here and play with the time. Tended to do on this thing is I would go to the clean, and then I would turn the gain up and the volume up, turn my my time back down to get that kind of reverb sound. And this is how I would usually play it. Or you go to the crunch, turn the gain back, leave the volume up. So like I said, Katana Mini, 7-watt, battery-powered travel amplifier. It's got a lot of good tones. I use this along with my Ditto looper pedal. And with those two, while I was overseas, I had plenty enough stuff to keep me occupied and still get to play. I just put this thing in the bottom of my backpack. It's super lightweight. The batteries last quite a while. Probably play it every day. Maybe looking at like 2-3 weeks on a set of batteries. Depending on how loud you're playing as well. I was playing in like a little small room, so I didn't play very loud, and I used the headphone jack on the back quite a bit. It does have an aux in on the back too, so I would also use this with backing tracks. And so you can do quite a bit with this tiny little amp. And then, you can even take it and just go and kind of tinker around with friends and have a little jam session. But there it is, the Katana Mini.